In this video, I want to show you how to trigger your customer's brain to buy faster, to buy a lot, to spend a lot on your website, and to keep coming back for more again and again. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down one psychological neuromarketing trick that's going to trigger your customer's brain to behave abnormally so that they can spend more on your website ethically. And so this is going to be one of many concepts that I want to be teaching you guys. You're probably building your dreams on the side right now. Maybe you're not, but most of you guys have probably a 9 to 5. You don't have a lot of extra time to actually dedicate to start building and growing your dreams. So my goal for this video is to start giving you guys actionable teachings so that you can then apply what you learned from this video right away within the next 15 minutes. Like, that's my goal. Watch this video for 5 minutes or so and then implement within the next 15 so that you can actually start generating more sales, more profits, more revenue for your e-commerce business. So with that being said, make sure that you're actually subscribing to the channel if you're wanting to launch an e-commerce business or grow an existing e-commerce business as well. I specialize in beauty brands. Those are the main businesses that I run, and the tactics that I'm going to be talking about in this video have generated millions of dollars for my businesses. So I promise you that they do work. And so the main thing that I want to talk about in this video is the point of purchase placement, aka the impulse buy effect is what I call it. Now, this concept, you guys, I'm sure you've seen this strategy. Maybe you don't recognize it as a strategy, but 99% of stores have the same exact setup that you see right here nowadays. You can walk into a Target, you can walk into a 99-cent store, you can walk into a makeup store like Sephora, and you're gonna see a very similar store set up like this, where literally they're making you wait in line, yet they're showcasing different products so that you can spend more while you wait in line, right? Same thing is happening at Target. You're gonna see all these gift cards, chocolate bars, batteries, all these very small items that really seem inexpensive while you're in line waiting to check out and walk out the door, right? Because many years ago, somebody really smart figured out that once you're ready to pay, you're already committed in your mind that you're going to be spending money either way, right? So if you're spending $60, $80, $100 already, what's an extra spend of adding $3, $5 or a $10 gift card to your basket, right? It really seems very minimal in comparison, but only because you've already spending a lot on your way out, right? And so that's the play here, you guys. That's where the impulse buy effect come into place. Like, you want to be really strategic about it, and we're going to talk about it, right? Because if you really think about it as well, nobody's going to drive to Target, get out the car and walk into this section to buy a chocolate bar. Make sense? Like, it just doesn't happen on a day-to-day basis. But what does happen on a day-to-day basis is people walking through checkout and adding a bunch of these small items to their cart. Make sense? And it's exactly why, if you notice, or maybe you've never noticed this, but it's really interesting that staple products like milk, meats, breads, eggs, products like that are placed intentionally all the way in the back of the stores, all the way of that Walmart, all the way in the back of that Target, because these corporations have figured out that they need to maximize the time that you spend on their businesses. They need to maximize the browsing time that you're in there. So they make you walk through all of these aisles full of promotions, full of advertisements, right? You know, $10 for get your flu shot, or, you know, low price $5.98, low price $97, right? So they're making you walk all the way to the back. I think that's the exit over there, but you get the point. They make you walk all the way to the back of the store to get those main items that are the best sellers for this store. Makes sense? They're maximizing the browsing time. They're maximizing the promotions so that you can maybe remember, oh yeah, I was supposed to buy, paper towels for my home and I didn't have it on my shopping list. But now I remember that I need to buy it, right? So the whole goal of these corporations is to get people from their businesses that are already browsing to spend more so that they can increase the average order value, right? And here are some very interesting facts as well. 84% of all shoppers have made an impulse purchase. 73% of Americans admit that most of their purchases are actually unplanned, which is insane. These grab and go sections, and this one blew my mind, you guys. These grab and go sections are about 1% of the whole store's area, yet they generate 2% of the total store sales. Let me say that again. These grab and go sections are about 1% of the store's total area, yet they generate 2% of the total store sales and about 4% of the profits, because these items have high margins, which is insane if you really think about it, right? Like that small portion of that business is generating that much revenue. It's like billions and billions and billions of dollars in sales for these corporations, because they figure out the right way to upsell people, to give them those order bumps right before they pay. Like they've executed that perfectly. So that's exactly what I want to show you how to do in this video, but for your online business. Again, this is going to take you a few minutes to implement, you guys. So keep watching. If you made it this far, just keep watching a little longer, and then you're just going to take some time to actually implement. So the very first thing that you need to know, or that you need to figure out, is, okay, I have this product. This is my main product. Now you have to pick a complementary product that's also easy to use, that's low price, that's going to enhance the main product that they're already buying. Okay, that's the whole purpose, you guys. And so how do you actually select a complementary product? Again, make sure that it's inexpensive, because this is gonna ensure affordability and it's gonna encourage the purchase as well. It's not gonna feel like a big expense, right? You also wanna make sure that it enhances the main product as well. This is gonna add value and it's gonna increase the appeal to the customer as well. And then you also wanna make sure that it's a product that's relatively easy to use, meaning that it doesn't have like a full tutorial. Like it doesn't need a full tutorial to apply it, right? Something like a, DIY lash clusters, right? If somebody went there to buy a regular pair of lashes and you're selling them a full kit on DIY lash clusters, it's gonna be a hard sell. Make sense? Because you need to educate that customer on DIY lash clusters first. Like you need to tell them how to use it, the product that's included, how long do they last, all of these questions, right? And so that's what I mean when I say make sure it's a product that it's easy to use. You just don't want customers overthinking it. Okay, that's the idea here. So that's step number one. Pick a product that's inexpensive, complementary, easy to use, low price, and that enhances the main product that they're already buying. And that's going to depend on the category of products that you sell, obviously. Step number two, you guys, is that you want to add those products, right? These ones that you picked up from step number one, and you're going to add them as an upsell or as an order bump. Okay, you're going to place them right before they click checkout. So they go to the homepage, they go to your product page, they add something to their cart. You better be using a jar cart, a cart that pulls from the right. You don't want to be using the whole page for your cart. You want to use the one that pulls from the right, and then that's where you want to add it, on that pop-up, on that cart pop-up. You just want to present the right option at the right time, because this is going to trigger those impulse purchases for your business. Okay, and as soon as you start implementing these things, you guys, you're gonna start seeing your AOV go up and your profits as well. And the best thing, you guys, it's nothing technical. Like if you're in Shopify, you can literally set this whole thing up within minutes with an app called UpCart, which is this one right here. And I believe they have a free version for this as well. See, this right here is where you wanna be placing the upsell or that order bump, right? And this is the jar cart that I was mentioning to you, that you wanna make sure that it pulls from the right to the left. You don't want the whole cart page, okay? That's not optimizing your business for generating profits at all. Okay, you're actually killing yourselves if you have something like that set up. So that's where you want to set it up, you guys. So to give you some examples, let's say you're selling a product like lashes, right? If you're selling lashes, what's a really good complementary, easy to use product for that? A lash glue, right? Let's say you're selling some type of makeup product, then you want to offer them the makeup remover. Make sense? Has to be very complimentary, you guys. Like it has to make sense. And the other thing is that you want to make sure that you price those items below $10. Okay, maximum 15. Optimally, you want to keep them below $10 because those are the easy sales. Those are the impulse buys. Those are the product prices that people don't overthink, right? And so what you gotta understand is like you don't want to make the huge profits from the upsells alone. You're already making profits from the main products that they're already buying. The profits that you're making for these upsells and these order bumps is extra money. Makes sense? Because these products are supposed to have high margins. Okay. And by the way, if you don't have, let's say that you're selling one product right now and you don't have money to invest into more, the best thing that you can start doing is start offering services as complimentary upsells and product add-ons and order bumps. And when I say services, it's something like shipping protection or something like a ship my order within the next 24 hours or so. Like you can say priority shipping here, right? Priority shipping, right? You get the point, for $2.99. So if somebody selects this at checkout, then you can prioritize their order and ship it before the other orders that didn't get this, right? But guess what? You made an extra $3. Now, it might not seem like a lot, but if you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of orders, it's gonna add up to thousands of dollars. You guys, I promise you, I've made tens of thousands of dollars with virtual products like this that do not exist in real life. Like, they're not physical products, they're virtual products that do not exist. I personally like using the ship my order within 24 hours for $2.99 as well, and that does so well. And you can start implement this right here, you guys, within this app right here with the free version. Like, you can literally start generating profits right away. And this was one of those things, you guys, that, you know, I run a lot of ads. I pay a lot of money to Meta so that I can promote my businesses to generate sales, right? That's my main driver of sales, is paid ads. And so when I figured this thing out, it allowed me to generate more profits for the business because I was increasing my average order value. So if I'm spending, you know, $20 to acquire a customer and that customer only spends $25, I don't have that much profit. But if they start spending an extra $5 with these upsells, then all of a sudden my ads are really profitable at that point. Make sense? And so that's exactly what you want to be doing, you guys. And so with that being said, what I want you to do right now is comment below this video and let me know that you're actually gonna take accountability and that you're actually gonna go and take these steps right now, right after this video. It's gonna take you 15 minutes, you guys, I promise you. Just go ahead and download the app cart. I may link it below, double check below, and just install it. Just follow the steps. A very simple, easy setup process, you guys. Set up your virtual product first if you don't know what complimentary product you should do for the upsell. But the point is, go and comment below this video, take accountability that you're gonna go do it. Then once you start generating extra revenue and extra profits from this strategy alone, I want you to come back to this video and reply to your comment and let us know how much extra money you've made so far. I think it's gonna be a fun experiment. So again, make sure that you're actually subscribing to the channel. There's a lot more of these small, quick, actionable tactics that I'm gonna be teaching on this channel to help you grow your online business. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.